successful. Okay, we're live and everything seems good.
Single player?
What do you want to do? I wonder actually, since you're technically on my account, I wonder if it lets you. Try to go online just to see if it lets you. Because I have a Nintendo Online subscription. Ah, okay, never mind. Cancel. And then play single player, I guess. It just sucks because I thought actually the purpose of doing this was to not have. If you play on my account, you're gonna get into super hard lobbies.
Yeah.
Because it's like ranked,
Yeah.
basically. So, but just do single player for now, just to get acquainted with the tracks. This is the first start.
Okay.
You can do whatever format you'd like. You'll end up seeing everything anyway, for the most part.
Should I just keep playing dragons?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. I mean,
Well, yesterday I actually did a lot better than I feel like what I usually do.
what do you mean?
Well, when usually I play with you, I feel like every single time I play with you, it's like...
I was still smoking you, so I'm like...
Well, no, but even like in ranking, like, I think...
Oh, you
Against
were
the
getting second
CPUs.
consistently, is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. When I play against the CPUs, well, you too.
Yeah.
But usually I'd get like more than like 6, 7, 8, sometimes, like inconsistently.
Uh-huh.
Well, yesterday for some reason I was doing really good, and I had never played Dry Bones prior to yesterday.
Who do you play? Cow?
Cow
Oh,
and
yeah.
Dolphin
You do have more
and-
control. You have more...
So I think it was just some more.
You do have more
similar-
control, yeah.
I'll just.
Yeah, you can always switch characters, not a big deal. It's not like Smash where you're like learning a completely different game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just something might be slightly different. Yeah, where is my mic go?
Oh, it's under your foot.
You didn't. Oh, there's pizza on the ground. No, okay. This ground is questionable. I was not gonna eat it.
How do you even knock that off yourself?
I was trying to move it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
was like,
Okay, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just a distraction. There
is
you
that comfy?
go. Yeah,
Okay.
I have my feet rested. Oh my god, sorry. I really am just distracted. Well, actually, you know, this is kind of a pro tip, but you know that when you're drifting, if you don't need to actually like take a sharp turn, hitting that diagonal instead of the full drift is better. Did you know that?
Hitting the diagonal?
Yeah, like you know how you're turning right now, and you just use the boost and then start drifting again. So you can, instead of going like full right while you're drifting, you can kind of go into the diagonal, so you don't drift as hard, but you still charge the drift as much. Like it still charges it as if you're holding left, like full left, even if you're diagonal left. Because if let's say you're drifting and you're not even holding a direction, you charge really, really slow. Or if you're holding away, like you see how you're holding away from your drift? Well, I think, wait. Actually, no, I think that this is going to make it. But if you're holding away from your drift to take a really wide drift, oh yeah, you were holding away. So when you hold away from your drift, you actually charge your boost, your mini turbo slower. Does that make sense? Yes, but you don't. If you hold 2 in, if you don't need to take that sharp of a turn, you end up turning too much, right?
Yeah.
So you can hold diagonally to like still charge fast, but not overturn. Does that make sense? Because you're outside drifting. You want to drift more in. Diagonals. Yes. Sharper. Yes. Perfect. Kind of. This is something that I wonder. Since that's what you say you're good at, like, or you know, there's like a nuance behind it. So you drift more in. Yeah. You're still outside drifting. You want to drift towards and diagonal the direction you're drifting. I hope I'm I even know what I'm talking about. Well, I don't know if what I'm explaining is translating to the controls because I just kind of do it nowadays. I'll show you after this Grand Prix. That was Mario Circuit.
What?
Nothing. I'm just saying the name of the map. Just so that
well, okay, so I have to hold.
So, let's say you're drifting left, right? Like you do poop like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, to initiate the drift, right?
Yes.
But then after you start drifting, you're holding like out, right? Because you want to take a wide drift. But when you do that, you're charging your mini turbo really slow.
Yes. Well, you go slower as well, I think, because you're like.
You don't go. So you take the turn wider.
Yes.
But ideally, whenever you're mini turboing, you want to be holding the direction. So if you're drifting left, you don't want to hold out unless you do need to take a really wide turn. You want to try to take the turn like holding diagonal.
Okay.
Because if you're holding full right, you charge drift your mini turbo significantly faster than if you're holding like outside.
Okay.
So diagonal you still get, but technically it's registering as full left.
Yeah.
But you're not drifting as hard full left.
Okay.
If that makes sense. You'll get a feel for it now that I've described it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't, okay, a little late in my opinion, but you skipped boost panels for a reason.
I was
Okay.
kind of focusing on
Okay. You do a trick, I'm pretty sure you get boost into over there when you're gliding. Pretty sure.
Oh my! I was literally going to use it, like the moment
Yeah.
I tested it.
You got stolen. Ahora sí, sí, ahora sí, sí.
What does that shell do?
Okay, so golden shell, when you throw it, it stays in the center of the road. So it'll hit anybody, right? Kind of like a blue shell. And it just drops coins on the path, always towards the center of the road. And then it eventually just breaks into multiple coins. That's all it does. So it's kind of hard to use. Unless you just want coins, you just throw it and you just like kind of take the coins. But it's always going to be in the middle. Does that make sense? I actually have a video. Maybe I should actually pull it up. Because I described like the use of the items, what they're made for using. Well, he has a heavyweight character, so he beats that by default with fire. The CPUs in this game are considered pretty difficult, so. And you are on 150cc.
I was like literally right behind him the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you that video once you're done with this set. Let me pull it up now. It's a great video by Ghost Blocks on Ghost Blocks GG on YouTube, where you can also see me break my leg. Chat. Subscribe today. Look, this demonstrates my cover. I guess it's not connecting my speaker anymore. This is a video. Well, I'll explain every item though, you know. Yeah, so that's the dash dude. You saw that, right? You understand what that is now? Yeah. Okay, you understand what you just did, right? Yeah. The drafting, that's what you're talking about. See, these mushrooms are low value because you're not actually skipping. Like, see, instead of using those 2 mushrooms there, you could have used the 2 mushrooms to hit that rock and fly over this huge gap. You see that? But you just used it just to boost yourself on the track. So that is hard to know exactly what's what, but well, especially because you haven't driven the course, right? But you gotta. But the thing is, these intermissions, there's not really. They're all kind of different, but similar. So it's like you kind of just have to recognize, like, oh, there's a rock there, I could skip or something, right? Like, because I don't remember this random intermission. You know, there's 20 stages, so there's an intermission between each interlocking state. There's like at least I think 100 intermission courses, right? Because like it starts to, you just have to like 20 times however many connecting courses there are. Each course has like an average of like 3 connecting courses, so 3 times 20, it's already 60. Plus some have more. You went off the stage. You could have gone up the ramp, or you had to stay on the road, but you just. It's okay. This is a new track you've never been on. Whistle stop. There you go, harass them, that's right. I'm gonna pull it on my phone because apparently I'm not gonna be able to play it on my computer as well. The video.
Oh,
Just so they can watch it, so you can. I talk about all the items, and you can tell me if it's a good video. I don't know. It's only 6 minutes. What are you doing? You can finish.
Oh, sorry.
And now I'll just pull it up while you're playing. Alright. No, okay, so you see right there how you just use the mushroom when you're in second to get the first? So the thing is, like, what is the blue shell target? What is it? Oh, see, what is the blue shell target? The target is first place. So you use your mushroom to get ahead of Donkey Kong just to get hit by the blue shell. Why do you need to overtake Donkey Kong until you're at the end of the race, right? Because you can use the mushroom, like if you get hit by an item, you could have used it to get out of as much stun, right? But instead you used it to get the first, to get hit by the blue shell, and now you're in 5th. You could have been behind Donkey Kong. He got hit by the blue shell. You'd be taking a bigger lead in first with a mushroom. So then you could either take a shortcut with it or dodge another potential blue shell. Well, how many ran through bombs? You never played this place, huh? Yeah. Another blue shell. Look, you could have had a mushroom. You could have suicided yourself if you reacted fast enough and thought about it. But I forget you even do that as well. I should do that more often. As fast as possible. And he was like on ADHD, or he had ADHD. He was like, oh, like his mouth looked like he was just saying the name of like every item he got, and he was like yelling it and like what he was doing. He's like, oh, question mark block, hit, oh my god. It was funny to watch. You saw him, he had shells, right? Distracted by the Donkey Kong? I see. Yeah, okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. No, we can watch this video. Alright. Sorry chat, this is gonna be a offline video because I can't put my computer, the sound's not working, I'll have to reconfigure it.
Are you tired of losing at Minecraft?
Hear this sound though.
First place always seems to elude you. You see these crazy tricks online and you think
It's just you? What the? You see these crazy tricks online and it's just you. Wow.
Well, I was posting them. I had millions of views.
Oh my goodness.
I had crazy skips.
Tooting your own horn.
is what character to pick, what cart to pick. Now, it might seem like you should just pick your favorite character, Dry Bones, but as it turns out, every character is a different weight class in this game. So I have this chart here from Real Bartolomeo from Reddit that actually shows the weight classes of each character. There might be other minor differences I'm not aware of, but generally
So you can. So this is the character charts, and by weight.
Huh?
This is the character chart by weight.
Okay.
So there's lightest to heaviest.
Yes.
So just so you have an idea, Dry Bones is one of the lightest.
Yeah. Okay.
So even Koopa Troopa is actually a little bit in the speedy, like right next to Shy Guy, a little bit faster. Still has the high control. You start to get into like, heavier, whatever. Into Bowser's heavy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The faster and heavier you are, but the worse your acceleration handling is. The lighter a character you are, the slower and lighter you are, but the better your acceleration handling are. If you hit Y, it does show you the stats of your vehicle, which does take into account your character's weight class. If you don't know what else to pick, the Baby Blooper is a pretty safe pick and has pretty balanced stats. In order to get the boost at the start of a race, you have to press and hold A when the number 2 appears. Right there. And you should just easily get the boost. Items have a huge impact on the race, and you should try to understand how and when to use them. In Mario Kart World, you can hit the throw item button to get an item earlier from the roulette wheel. Mushrooms still increase your speed, which allow you to take shortcuts and
Or
dodge blue shells.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are mushrooms that you can use infinitely until they run out, and they have the same properties. Shells can be used to snipe your opponents, but can be blocked by held items. Don't forget that in Mario Kart World, you can tilt your camera to throw an item in any direction. There are certain items not affected by this though. For example, the red shell, because it automatically homes in on your opponent. The golden shell always travels in the center of the track, so steer clear if you see one behind you, and it'll leave the trail coins. The blue shell does make a return with this sick throw animation. It will hit anybody on its way to crush the person in first place's dreams. It's a very long stun animation. Only some items can defend you from the blue shell, most notably the super horn and the mushroom. Other items can too, like the superstar and blue, blue, but they're less common to have in the first place. Despite giving you a speed boost just like a mushroom, the Happy Meal does not save you from the blue shells, nor does the feather item. The feather can be used to dodge normal shells though. It can be used to save you from a failed trick, or you can cycle them out of your inventory. Bombs are difficult to use but have a big AoE and stun for a decent amount of time. Bananas are still in the game, which can trick people and block items, and as you can see, there's still ink from the bloopers, which you can get rid of with the speed boost item. Bananas also have a tricky arc-like bomb to throw, but they have very little.
I'm horrible at video
making.
making.
Overtake somebody by hitting them with one banana. The coin block is good for giving you coins, which does increase your top speed, but be careful because you are giving the people behind you coins as well. Bullet bills are as good as they ever have been from behind, but notably they will not knock over the coins now, they just knock them to the side. Fire Flower and Ice Flower work very similar to shells, except you have multiple charges. Hammers are a new, strong item. They do have a blind spot right in front of you and don't go that far. Hammock Orb will change you into a minion, messing up your drift and spawning a hazard related to the minion you get spawned into. Boomerang goes in a straight line and does go through defensive items, so it's very useful in that sense. And on the last charge of your Boomerang, it will continue flying, which can snipe enemies. Boo makes you intangible, allows you to go off-road, and steals an item from a random player. A Mega Mushroom makes you faster, allows you to crush enemies, and makes you bigger. The Superstar makes you faster, invincible, have a constant hitbox, and flash like a rainbow. Mario Kart World has a lot of movement options that exceed pressing A to drive forward. And understanding and knowing how to use these options can make the difference between winning and losing a race. Newest to Mario Kart World, you can neutral trick, trick to the right, trick to the left, trick up, and trick down. You do get a mini turbo after doing a trick. The air time from doing a trick off of the ground ends up making you go slower in a straight line. I know I was tempted to do this when I started playing the game, but trust me, it does not make you go faster. As you can see by my testing. Instead, you want to use the grounded boost to get to places that would otherwise be inaccessible. Use tricks to jump in between rails or walls, or use them to guide into your turn. Depending on the map, this is not always faster, but can help avoid hazards. You will automatically trick off of certain objects like poles, and you can use this to either skip certain terrain, large gaps, or however the heck you can figure out how to use it. Jump off cars, even jump off other players. Doing this will even cancel your lag after getting hit by an item. Remember, you can wall ride too, which can help you take very tight turns, let you get up to places that you couldn't before, and just be utilized in general to go faster. Something you should also try to do whenever you can is draft your opponents. You do this by sticking behind them for just long enough for you to get a massive boost. This gives you a bigger boost than a mushroom. And remember, in this game, you're forced to hold items behind you. So if the enemy doesn't have an item, they can't hit you when you attempt to do this. Drifting is also very important in this game, which you perform by hitting either R or ZR while turning, which is the same button for tricks, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that. Drifting lets you take tighter turns and give you a mini turbo after you're done with it. There are 3 levels to the mini turbo. There's the blue sparks, there's the orange sparks, and there's the rainbow sparks. Each giving you subsequently larger amounts of
yeah, it is new.
Cuts and skips are harder than they look because they take precise tricks and timing. Some might look difficult but are easier to perform than they look. The only real way to get better at the Tony Hawk system in this game though is to practice, look at skips, try them for yourself. Memorizing tracks can make a huge difference because it will allow you to know the fastest route in certain circumstances. Every stage has little tricks in them, just like on this stage.
Yeah, that stage, I played it yesterday and I was like, what the heck, when I got to the lava?
Castle, yeah.
When I got into the lava,
I know, I saw you just like try to drive through it.
I was like, what just happened? I was like, what's happening? I can't go anywhere else. I was like, why is it slow?
Draft like boost. You can't dodge blue shells with mushrooms that are already on the ground, and you can dodge blue shells in single player by reversing time. If I missed any of your favorite
reversing time,
please comment down below and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Wow, production value to the roof on that one. You see those transition screens? Anyway, did you learn anything? I think I don't know. The items I went pretty quick through them, but.
I mean, I feel like.
But I think you kind of asked already about all the new items, basically. Like, so yeah, I think you did already know most of it.
Why does Baby Mario look like that?
Well, he has a certain special costume.
New character?
Donkey Kong? Well, this is your account, remember? So
Oh.
everything's gonna unlock for the first time right now. Yep, he's fat. So yeah, I would say just proceed with the Grand Prix and do each race at a time, so that you end up playing at least once on every track, you know? Even though technically you're actually only playing on actual tracks for this one. You do the full, but then every subsequent one you're only playing the last lap on the track. But whatever, that's how they made the game. But in order to do the tricks, it's important to be able to recognize where you are, though. You know, like be like, oh, we're going into Wario Stadium, right? Or oh, we're going into Great Question Block Ruins. Even though that one's obvious because you have to go like through this like what do you call it? You have to go up through this animation. That one's obvious, but like it's good to know where you're going and what you're getting into. I think the shell hit the person behind you, I think, but it looked like the indication came up because it was like close enough in proximity. Wow, you're so good at Mario Kart. What the heck? You have no life. This is all you play now.
Yeah.
Shy Guy Bazaar.
One of the guys was like, "You play this a lot, huh?" And I was like, "No."
Who said that?
Blonde
Oh yeah. And you're like, nope, never played this game actually.
dude. I was like, "No." I was like, "I used to play NES a long time ago,
Yeah.
but I don't play this anymore."
Yeah. That's funny. But you're better. You're better than the average person. You saw it for yourself. Or at least the average person in a random arcade on a Thursday. It doesn't really matter. I would just go straight or glide. You're doing fine. You can't really affect it. You go roughly the same speed as on the ground. As a matter of fact, I think it is the same exact speed. And it doesn't matter. You get hit, you're just gonna fall to the ground. Okay, so in this situation, you see how you have a coin and you have a feather, right? So you would not want to use the coin because it hides your feather. And against CPUs, it doesn't really matter, but against real players, they can see, now they can see that you have a feather and they might like hold their red shell until something else might trigger or you use it, yeah. But if you have a coin, they don't know what you have and then they have to guess, they have to guess whether they think you have a second item or you don't, or if your second item would even be useful. You forgot the tricks.
I tried it, I just didn't.
Oh, you didn't time it right? Yeah, the timing's like so. You can time it like at almost any point, no? Basically, that's what it feels like. Is that the Shy Guy Bazaar? Well, you drove in the Shy Guy Bazaar.
Yeah, I know this course, so it's the same exact.
Because I would play it a bunch? Or?
No,
Oh yeah, this is from a different game. Yeah. So you got that prior knowledge too. It helps, I think.
Yeah.
So driving the Wario Stadium. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel sometimes. You didn't start military being fast enough, did you? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but you know, the better you time it, the better boost you get, right? It's not just one boost, yeah. Yeah.
No!
Ah, he got it though. So you know that first drift, how you didn't actually get a mini turbo? You end up losing speed.
Really? Because of that?
Yeah, because driving in a straight line is innately the fastest way to move in this game. Drifting allows you to take corners faster because it allows you to change your direction faster than driving straight, and then you get a mini turbo, right? But like if you were to drive in a straight line, just holding A is the fastest way to drive in this game. Like if you were to mini turbo, even getting the mini turbo, you wouldn't keep up with someone just driving straight. Don't be in the middle, yep. The golden shell, remember, always goes in the middle. That was a horrible turn by her. Probably going because of it. Okay, yeah. Well, you have to get good at it over time, knowing the course. Probably not there. Probably just skip over the off road, right? Oh, well, this turn, there's like an off-road right here that you can literally just skip. Okay, well that's why eventually you try to learn the maps, right? But also you want to look for opportunities too. Like if you have a mushroom, you want to be scouting and being like, oh well, here I can skip the off-road or whatever. But yeah, you know. It is useful to aerial trick and left or right to like adjust yourself for a upcoming turn after a ramp or something. I'll explain it next time it happens. But like sometimes you'll just do a trick and land. Like I'll explain it next time it happens. But when you trick to the left or right, you kind of like adjust yourself. So you can adjust yourself in order to get a better line into the turn. But that's not in the other games, so obviously that's why you're not doing it. How often can you what? What was it gonna do? You have 3 charges, the blue, orange, and rainbow. What is it called?
The one where you get behind them.
You can do it infinitely.
Like, there's no like cooldown?
No? Well, there might be a tiny little cooldown. But you can basically draft, the draft ends, and then like a second later, another draft will start. So it's very, very low cooldown. You can basically draft off somebody and then start drafting on somebody else. This is a airship fortress or something like that.
This map was also
Yeah. So this map has some crazy skips, but anyway. Okay, so right there you could have tricked to the left and had a better line into the turn. I'm gonna have to point it out until you understand. Like there, you could have possibly. Nah, you were off the rail actually. I don't know if you could. And that's the last one for this map. We're gonna turn this corner as tight as possible. Nope, you don't want to let go. It's too. Now you're hitting the wall. That you'll learn. Most, I don't know. But it feels bad because you're like holding a rainbow drift for so long. But that corner, like. If you let go of your drift, you don't have enough time to start a new drift, so you end up hitting. You will end up hitting the wall, and then you're not at a good angle for the rest of the turn.
This map was on Market 7.
Okay.
I actually know that.
So, Alex, I'll try to explain to you on an open world. Oh, you're done actually. Okay, good. So continue out of this. I want to try to show you what I mean when I'm saying like to. Trick left or right to set yourself up for a better line through a turn. You're tired. Yeah. It's a long day. That's good. I'll show you. You got Daisy. So this map, if you hit map, it'll you hit OK and then you can just start driving around.
I'm getting tired of sitting like this.
Okay, so you can sit on the chair, on the chair. No, you can't. You're gonna fall asleep. We're alive. Get up. Get up.
Oh, my fear.
Too bad. You know ibuprofen? Is that an excuse? Are you not a feminist? Are you not a feminist? You don't believe women can do what guys can do?
Oh, my back just hurt. Let me see for a second. Because I was like hunched over. It just feels nice to look down because my back is like all like that.
Alright, let me find a spot then so I can demonstrate. If I even remember how to do that. How do I get on the map? It's not that, it's photo mode.
You're gonna do it over.
Huh?
I was like, you're gonna do it over. What were that little weird noises he was making right now?
Who? This? Well, this is the rewind feature.
No. He was like... That.
Oh, that, I don't know. That's just when you hit the item button when you don't have items.
Oh.
It just, the sound signal. So let's see. Let's try to find a. Or what did we just play on?
We were on Bowser's ship.
Yeah, Airship Fortress.
Airship Fortress.
So how you drove this is you drove off this ramp, right?
Yeah.
Like this. You drove off, did the trick, and then you drifted, right?
Yeah.
But you see how, if I were playing, oh my god. If I were playing, I would do this. I would trick left so that I'm set up for the turn and get a tighter line. You notice that? So this is what you did. And then I would trick to the left so I have a tighter line, you see? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you trick right, you see how it changed my angle a little bit? See that? Versus get off straight.
So you're telling me to do it left?
If you were to trick left into your turn, you take a tighter line.
Okay.
It's potentially too tight if you don't do it right, but you see how tight I can take that?
Yeah.
Versus if you just do the normal thing and then start to turn, literally I full drifted and I couldn't even hug the wall, right?
Yeah.
But if I do this, then I can really hug the wall. And the rest of this isn't. Maybe I took it too tight for this specific turn, but like, it's effective anywhere though. You know, anywhere there's a ramp and you know you're about to hit a turn, you could like, you can trick into the turn so that you take it tighter.
Yeah. How do you trick to the left?
Okay, so good question. So, yeah, I've been talking about it. Huh? Okay. So trick left, you have to hold left and hit the trick button.
Okay.
So let me jump off. So I'm holding left. I'm tricking left. I'm holding right. I'm tricking right. Oh, and I actually came off the map somehow. So you see how I'm. So hold left, hold right, trick right. Huh? I can't. You do need it? Okay. But you see how I trick right, trick left? And the trick, if I were to just jump off like normally, like that, I only have this much air drift, right? But if I'm tricking, it doesn't look very impressively more. But there is more drift. There is more drift doing tricks than there is not doing tricks. Like doing the left and right trick pushed you more towards the left and right versus not doing a trick, which doesn't influence the direction at all, which sometimes is good, but. One?
Yeah.
Well, drop my phone. Drop this on. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Where's your microphone? Oh, that's what I'm saying. You're just probably laying on it. Whatnot. You good? You want what?
Sorry.
So, you're back. Wow.
I just needed a little break. I can't wait till we're playing Minecraft shoot.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. You can get closer to the screen. I know you want to lay it, but you want to have a good view of the screen as well, right? I could scoot as far back though. I mean, you can just get more in front of the screen. It doesn't have to be too crazy. Yeah. There you go. Because it was kind of far, you know?
Should I do like...
Knockout tour or something? If you want to mix it up, but Grand Prix has all the... Technically, you race on every track once on the Grand Prix. Although, you know, if you ever were to play in... Let's pretend like they put us in Knockout Tour format. It would be good to also know the routes for Knockout Tour. You know? So it's up to you on whatever... You can do whatever you feel like. But obviously more experience on the tracks would be beneficial while farming game cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now what do you think, chat? What should Alexa do? Type it in the chat. No? 7:12.
Tired.
Well, just 2 more hours and then you can go to bed. You can get past, yeah. Now, you should take the pole skip, I mean, we know about that. It's pretty simple. That's like easy. Oh my. I see that. You need to be under pressure or else you shuts off. Take the pole, take the pole. You just didn't do it right. You have to trick off of the first ramp and then just like run into the pole. It'll automatically trick for you. Yeah. You just run into the pole basically. But in order to get enough speed to make it to the other side, you do have to hit the trick button off of the ramp, off of the first ramp, because it gives you height when you do that. You can mushroom through this end. You see that end off-road section? Yeah. A lot of maps have that. You see how it's already been in 2 maps? Like an end off-road section so that people can like make comebacks with mushrooms. It's risky because you have an item, but you can take the pole if you want to try. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Ah, yes, this is much. And then blue shot. Blue shot. Yes. Yes. Yes! No. No, you don't need a mushroom. That's what makes it so epic. Use the coin? Yeah, something? They had a mushroom. So that skip out, the off-road right at the end, yeah. Yeah, you don't need a mushroom for the tree skip. Isn't that crazy?
How do you do it?
You want me to show you?
Yeah.
Okay, exit out of this then. It doesn't let you? You might just have to proceed and then quit later. Oh, yeah, quit. You're gonna have to redo that race for this time. It's a fun map.
Yeah, I like that map.
So, oh wow. Let's see. Time trials. Do dry bones, sure.
They got moped!
You can use it if you want.
They got moped.
Yeah, the thing you're terrified of. Yes.
They got moped. terrified.
Yeah, no, you're terrified.
I'm so itchy, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, the funny thing is too, there's this thing, right? Obviously that I just showed you, but you can also, this is also optimal as to go up this instead and do that. That's optimal. But what I do is I hit this pillar, go up this ramp, and fly off this wrench.
Like the maps that I already am familiar with,
Uh-huh.
I can take some of it.
Okay, you go off this wrench, hit this ramp. Oh, okay. I don't have enough speed because I have the rewind. So we'll go back from the start. And there's actually multiple ways to do it, but this is what I like to do: is I hit this pole, get up onto this thing, hit this wrench, trick left once, hit this ramp, and like time my hits on the wall where I can just like fly on the trees. So relatively simple. So we can actually boil it down to its core aspects, right?
Yeah.
You actually don't need to hit this. You don't need to do this pull thing at the start. It's just kind of flashy. It actually doesn't save very much time, if any, actually. So you can just drift into this ramp, left trick, hit the wall, and then just trick off of it, and then spam left trick. That's all it is, fundamentally, right? So it's hit ramp, trick right off of the ramp, right? Trick right off of the ramp, hold right to like not hit the wall right away and then get a little bit lower. And then aim for the first tree off of the wall and then just spam left trick and then until you hit the second tree. And if you do it all right, then but there is like nuance on how you have to hold the joystick because I'm holding like right while I'm. And then I missed this tree, but you know sometimes it might happen. But you still remember time. So that's the core part. The starting part was like flashy. And you know what you can do as well? Actually, is let's say you do go up this ramp, you can actually go off of this thing and still step this tree. So you can kind of do half of the skip if you want the item box too. Because there's an item box right here on normal races that you miss if you do it the way I usually do it. But you can go off this, trick right. And maybe you could skip the tree. I guess you can't trick right off of it. You have to trick. You have to just not trick or trick normal, and then you can. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. I have to test this. I never do it this way. Yeah, see. So you could do it this way as well. But you wanna try it? Okay. I'll put you through it. And so hit down on the D-pad to rewind time. But it doesn't preserve your momentum, so you want to go back enough to gain the speed. Yeah, so hit this thing, trick off of it to the left. Okay, so when you're tricking off of a ramp, if you can hold left or right. See how I'm holding left, and you see how I fling to the left. So in this case, you want to do that. You want to fling yourself. Hold left before you hit the jump button so that you fling yourself to the left. You have to hold left. Really quick. Yeah, to rewind. Kind of.
I don't know what I just did.
Well, hey, okay, hold back. See that? Yeah. Okay, so try again. You have to hold left before you look like this. So trick button, left, and hit the trick button. Yeah. Simple.
Yeah.
Left trick button. Just hold left, hit the trick button. Oh, I'm literally just holding the direction on the joystick and hitting R. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Okay, well, you literally drive good. You just have to. Okay, so you actually hit the ramp this time. You need speed, yeah. If you don't have enough speed, it won't start to drift. Yeah. So you're okay. You actually barely hit the ramp. You're like outside drifting. Why do you do that?
I don't know. That's just the way I learn.
Well, you don't have to. Well, you can. Well, look, reteach yourself, reprogram. So when you do drifts, you're like doing this.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. I guess maybe you weren't doing it as bad. I thought drive on animation kind of makes it look like you're outside drifting. But you're like it's like you weren't holding a direction or something. Well, you notice when I drift, you see how Drybone's head is like kind of straight. Okay, that was too tight though, but I was kind of painting his head. You see how it's like kind of straight, and like I'm going kind of outside, but like it keeps like bobbing in. When you drift, it's almost as if you're not like hitting it. You can influence your direction by holding left and right while drifting. You know that, right? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. So it's like you like to take like the drifts like wider, maybe, I don't know. Like you should always be fighting to take the tightest drift and then like possibly correcting yourself so that you don't actually go off road, you know? Your drifts almost look too smooth. You're drifting as if you're actually driving in real life. Because in real life you want to have a nice steady, you know, turn, or else you lose traction. You fly. It's a video game. You have infinite traction.
Yeah, but I live in real life. So.
Well, you're playing a video game now, so try again. Don't think too much about the drifting thing. But okay, no, you had to hold left while you were. Oh, you actually. It's already not looking too bad, right? Rewind. So again, before you actually ramp, you don't want to ramp off the ramp. You just want to left trick off of it before you actually leave it. Before you fly off of the ramp, you want to hold left and hit the trick button. That's how you fly. You didn't hold left. Rewind.
I can't do it. I'm just like not.
It's okay. Yeah, it's not.
I can't like think about it.
Well, you want to go left, so you want to hold left, right? Hold. Okay, you just didn't do anything. That's fine. You hit it. Go rewind.
I was pressing the wrong button. I was like getting.
Yeah, that's fine.
To try to trick us in this.
Is that? Can you trick with that button? No, that's the item button.
That's the item button. I kept getting frustrated.
Yeah, okay. You want to hold left before you leave it. Yeah, it's okay. Well, this will help with your drift control as well, because you should accurately be able to. There's a lot of leniency to it, but it is harder than it looks to actually hit this. Nope, hold left before you hit the trick button. Hold the left on the stick. Left on the stick, too late, you hit the iron button.
Yeah, I don't. My brain gets so like.
It's okay. You'll get it, because this is once you learn this, every other. Yeah, at least you're learning the parkour system right now on a map that you're comfortable with. You're not. You see how you're like not. You're not adjusting your drift. You just smoothly drift. It's like you let go of the joystick almost. Yes, fight for that fight. Yes. Okay, well there you just miscalculated. You don't have to go all the way to the left. There is the diagonal, remember? You want to go in that diagonal direction. See how you let it? You are letting go of this completely.
Well, it's so that diagonal thing is going kind of confusing me, so now I'm just letting go of it. I kind of do, but like I don't know how to actually.
Well, look.
I get what you're trying to say, but I can't do it.
So instead of you're kind of, when I said fight the drift, you're kind of doing this, right? Mm-hmm. Instead, fight it like this. Be in the diagonal and fight it at the diagonal, like Does that make sense? So you're doing this. You want to be doing this. That'll make a big difference. That's why I'm like gapping people on even on intermission courses. We were just here for long. That's why we restarted. I know. Me too. This is called the grind.
I don't like this.
Welcome. What the heck? You didn't enjoy Minecraft over there?
I do.
Okay, well
Only in like.
you could destroy people.
I just don't have
How did you ever get good at Minecraft 7 when you play for an hour and then you're like, oh,
I
I'm
don't know. I just had no attention.
You're a kid?
For that.
Like that?
It was just like interesting because I had no clue the game. Thinking about it. But now it's just like I'm dating.
Okay, watch as I trick I won't actually hit the left jump button off that platform. Okay, you ready? That's on. No. Look, so you're still going like this. You're like going. You're just like going.
I don't understand. You're just
like this, like roll the stick. Like, see how when I'm drifting, I'm rolling the stick at the diagonal. You see that? Because when you do this, you're going from like 0, 100, 0, 100, 0, 100, 0, 100. It's hard to control. When you're doing that, and you get significantly less charge for your mini turbo while you're at neutral. Versus at diagonal, you get higher charge in the mini turbo, and you kind of get more variance. Instead of full drifting and not drifting, you're like you're in between somewhere, you know? Well, you see what I'm doing with my hand, right? Well, you see, right? But when I'm drifting, and so you're doing this. You're literally doing this. Or when you were trying to do that, you're doing this. You want to keep it at the full somewhere, but just go up and down. Anyway, you can try ahead. Try again. Maybe this might help you control the drift better. Oh, let's see. This just how you were before. For the sake of this trip. Nope, you had to hold left. Off the net. And you have to stop hitting the item button. You gotta hold left and not the item button, the pick button. Well, you didn't drift. You did like a boost jump charge, which is when you basically start a drift except in a neutral position, not when you're turning. You need more speed. You also didn't expect to go back.
Well, it's because I can't go back further.
Oh yeah? Then back up. Can it be? Yep, and now it's alright. Left, no, you hit the item button. Go back. Don't know why you forgot how to trick. You've been tricking for the past 2 days. You've been hitting the trick button. You hit the item button again. The trick buttons are these two shoulder buttons.
I'm confused. We have this like switch on right now. I can't remember which one.
The top one.
I'm thinking about it too hard.
Or I guess it's not even the top one. It's just the right ones actually. The right side is both the trick buttons. Either of these. Huh? Yeah. So the right buttons are the trick buttons. Hold left? No, you hit the item button again.
I get it.
You know what button is the trick button, okay?
I'm confused.
Hit the trick button. That was the item button. Okay. Oh my God! Okay, go back and put it all together. That's what you need to do, just while you're at speed. You need to back up. You didn't need to back up that much. It's fine. He put you in perfect spot. There you go. Look at you. You missed the ramp. You lost the mini turbo because you went outside. Oh, way overturning.
Well, I'm trying to do that thing you're saying.
Why? Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You have the trick left. Okay, a little delayed there. The inputs. You want to do it before you leave the ramp. That was good. You hit the right correct button this time. Correct buttons, way late on the input. You have to do it while you're on the ramp. Not after you leave the ramp, while you're on it. Yes, okay, now, adjustment. Because that was exactly what you need to do. It's just after you trick left, you have to hold right. A little bit. Yes, and the whole, you have to, okay, that's good actually. This is pretty good. So notice, when you're doing it, look, when you're doing it, you're doing this, right? You're like flinging yourself way up here, right? And then you're like too high for the tree. You can kind of still do it, but it's a little bit more difficult to see what you're doing because the leaves are in the way. So it's actually okay. But what I do, once I trick left, I'm like holding right and putting myself a little bit lower on the tree. You see that? So after I trick left off this ramp, and immediately after I trick left, I hold right on the joystick, and then I kind of go to neutral. So I just hold right a little bit and go to neutral. So that instead of hitting so high up instead of hitting super high up the mountain like this, you see how high I am? I'm like all the way above the power line. Instead of doing that, I hold right so that I end up hitting like more towards the middle. And then I'm in the air less too, which ends up making me go faster. You checking yourself out? No, you tricked it left twice. And what meant making you go even higher? You want to trick left and then hold right. Briefly. Hold, no, you tricked left again twice. So go back. It's okay, you're gonna remember this when you're asleep. And then you're gonna wake up and all of a sudden you're gonna be doing the trick in 3 seconds. You trick left? No, a little too late. You had before you leave the room. Trick left? Yep. No, you trick left twice again, remember? You see that? You want to trick left and hold right. So go back. It's too late. If you even kick left, I don't remember when this happened. No, too late. Before you even do that. Yeah, and you want to hold right. You shift again. Okay, wait. So this is what you're doing. You are. Oh my god. I'll come back. That's 12 minutes so far. It's not a long time, right?
I can't focus.
It's okay. Well, we'll try to do it for 8. We'll try to do it for 8, okay? We'll stop at 8. That's in 23 minutes. How you feel about that? I thought we could play Mario Kart, you know, we could in theory play, we should have the whole day and should be able to play for like 2 hours. Full 2 hours of play. Yeah, well, I don't know. Well, we always do it. Okay. But I understand. Yeah. I'll play one more. Yeah? Okay, look. Pay attention, class. So notice what you were doing is you were tricking twice on this thing, right? Meaning you're full drifting left the entire time, and you end up way as high as you can be on this mountain, which is not necessarily where you want to be. Even though you can kind of get away with it, you're in the air a little bit longer, which is suboptimal. So I just did it. You can do it the way you were doing it. You just have to be really precise because the top of the tree is thinner. But after you hit this, instead of holding left, you want to trick left and literally move the joystick all the way to the right. So that you're lower on this mountain. You see how low I am right there? While I'm wall riding it? So that the leaves don't block you from like not knowing where the tree is. But also so that the trunks are bigger and they're easier to hit when you're lower. See how I think that's too low, but I'm over exaggerating the right now. But you do notice the difference, right? Like how I'm going lower in the mountain. I take this turn really tight, and then I can go off road here and drift and boom. Nope, go back, you use your item, hit the item button again. Which one's your item button? Okay, so don't hit that one, hit the other one. Good job. You have to pick left. Just go back one, as long as you can. Okay, well, okay, that's it. Now drive. Back on the way. Is it good? You think you're good? I'll hit that one. What? What would you like to do? Watch them take down here. That's what you like to do. And do epic tricks and destroy people. That was not bad. You almost got it. You don't want to at least do it once before playing Final? And you literally just basically did it. Well, that's good. That means it's so easy for you that you didn't have a consistent win time. It's intuitive. It is hard to hit that rail quickly. I actually like the other method because it's kind of like a semi-setup. Okay, you have to figure out. You're too late. You want to leave before you leave the ramp. Because you're ultimately turning yourself in the wall. It's too late. You see how it's too late, right? You can kind of save it by hitting that first tree. So to be fair, you can't. You can try to. If you don't end up hitting it fast enough, you could try to hit that first tree, hit the wall, and then jump into the second tree. I mean, that's how you were like semi doing it. You know, it's not optimal, but. So okay, so when you're driving, you know how you drift by holding a direction and hitting the drift button, right? So if you're not holding a direction and you hold the drift button, you get this boost jump that lets you just like jump off the ground. So see again, watch. See how I can just jump off the ground off of nothing? So that's what you were charging up. It's different than a drift because you're not drifting, you're just charging it in place. So sometimes you're like not holding a direction and you hit the drift button, so that makes you charge the neutral jump. You thought you were going to throw. Hit the whole left and hit the trick button. You need to rewind more so you have enough speed. You need the mini turbo to do this. Oh, okay, not bad. Okay, you didn't trick left. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you hit the power line, so it kind of like messed you up. That's not bad. All you have to do, so once you trick left, just hold right a little bit so you're a little bit lower in the mountain. Back on here? Way too late. Yeah, you didn't go lower in the mountain, but that's pretty good. The only problem with going high too is that sometimes you don't hit, you hit the wall instead of actually making the turn as well. But it's also because you're not spamming left trick enough. You have to like left trick, you kind of want to weave around the tree with the left tricks. Like take the first tree a little bit wide and then take the second tree after as many left tricks as you can. That wasn't bad. You just had to actually ride the wall. You saw that? Yes? No? Okay, you want to hold right a little bit more. You jump off the wall a little early. Okay, so just ride the wall a little longer. Hold right. Okay, and you have to ride the wall longer. Same thing. So hold right a little bit, okay, and then you gotta ride the wall. That was good though. Good positioning on the wall. You just had to ride it. What? Well, you're gonna do it if you right. Okay, yeah, right. Sure. Before the ramp. Before the ramp, right. Sure. Remember your trick buttons on the right. Left trigger. Yeah, and you want to hold right, but you can ride the wall longer. So same. When you hit the wall, there's like a you have to ride it for a second. Okay, no mini turbo, but you don't necessarily need it. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. It's just you're at a bad angle. You see how now you end up hitting the wall. You want to spam left trick, especially after the last tree. Just literally spam it. There's a timing actually, but effectively spam it. You hit the power line. That's also why you want to go a little bit lower. And when you hit the power line, well, why are you looking at the clock? You almost got the trick. Doesn't even matter what time it is anymore. You almost got it? You don't want to...
My little body's been bleeding all day and I just want to...
That means nothing. Or it doesn't mean something. Women are at a disadvantage.
Yes,
and this is why...
Did you know that when you need 10 hours of sleep on water, I'm not
I always need that, so I don't know if I do.
I don't know. I know.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Well, you yeah. Well, I don't know how early you got. Well, 8 hours. That's right, that's true though. You don't want to play? No? You want to play time now? Well, you go to sleep. You got to play all the time. That's what you want? Okay. So we can practice some later. Okay. You did good though. You almost did it. No. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'll start kind of close this.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's epic.
It's so cute.
It is, and you said it fit good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Pretty epic. I wish I could fit in this. Think it would fit me? Well, I still wear my pants when I'm 13. Alright, well, scoot then! Scoot my goots! Get out of my way! Get out! Get! Yeah, your microphone, right? Yeah. I'm just curious. Well, just be cautious if you're like gonna lay on it or whatever.
No, we could go actually. Not on
Well.
Sometimes. Although I don't really know how it would have fallen off because.
What? Yeah, I don't know where
I
you.
wasn't really like rolling around intensely.
Well, I saw it on you last time you got up, and you just got you got here, so.
Oh, it's on the bottom of my shirt. It like slid down those.
Oh, how did it do that? Well, you don't want to talk?
No, I did.
Okay.
I just got paranoid
Yeah, just.
because I felt like I was gonna lose it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That was like
That's crazy. It's crazy, but yes. Let's see here.
I'm getting all the stuffies in preparation too. For the comfiness, the happy period fort right here. The girl fort of comfy, blinky, nappy time, watching very cute boyfriend time, play Silent Hill time.
All right, let me change all the titles myself. Let's see here.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Silent Hill F.
Oh, this is the life. This is the life.
Yeah, I bet it is. Pizza in your system.
Pizza, Minecraft shirt.
Popcorn, Minecraft shirt.
Popcorn.
Yep.
Oh my broken Pokemon stuffies.
Not all Pokemon.
Mm.
Love it. Oh my. They are all Pokemon. I don't even know what part we are anymore, so I'm just gonna not put it. I've lost track. What the heck, YouTube? Ugh. Where's my... I have like a cover for these HDMI cables. I guess it's gone. Who knows where it went? Who knows? Not me. What is this plug for? I don't know either. Oh, I think it's for this thing. Okay. You want the lights off? You're not gonna lose my mic, are you?
Put it on the substitute.
Okay. You're not gonna knock it into my pile of garbage?
Maybe. I'll put it down here.
Okay.
A bit safer.
Okay. Here we are. We might be near the end of the game, so I might even finish it. Who knows? It's only 10. I only played 10 hours. Konami. I don't like any game I think I've ever played, or not like completely, but like they're always weird, like this one.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, my chair's so loud. Does it always take so long to load?
No.
I don't remember it taking. I don't remember it having like a weird orange progress bar either. It was very weird.
Is that what that is? Well, I guess so.
It was a progress bar.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what the heck that was.
It took forever to load that was weird. Maybe there was like shaders update or something. Or a graphics card. I don't think I updated my graphics card, but whatever. Talk?
Hello.
Okay. I mean, you're audible, but it was way quieter than me. But that's fine. We're working with what we got. Okay, so I am... What the heck? I'm here. We came out of the guy's house. Oh, we're going down this road. Okay, back to my house. Yes, I remember exactly where we are. I almost feel like I played through it because I remember it so well. Even.
What the heck is that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna turn this off. It's distracting me now. Now that I was playing with that one. Oh.
Did I fall asleep when last time I was watching anything?
I don't think so. We were like about to go do something, so I don't remember. I don't remember exactly, but we were. I remember you were awake because we were about to go do something. Were we not?
Oh yeah, I remember. I don't remember what we were gonna do. I do. But I do remember that we were gonna go somewhere to do something.
Yeah, I remember that I kind of just had to be like, all right, we're done, because it was like time to go do whatever we had to do.
Mhm.
I don't remember what it was though.
I don't remember either what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was like the day before we were gonna have phone calls that we never got, right? I don't remember exactly. Man, are you ready for those RAM prices to go down? Anybody? Anybody? Chat?
The AI Bobo is popping.
RAM price is gonna go down the gutter. What did you say?
I said the AI bubble's popping.
Hopefully. When you get $30 RAM. I began taking this medicine out. I began taking this medicine out of depression. My first impression was that it smelled of peaches and it is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past few nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drugs allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure it does. I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition.
Dosage.
What?
You were gonna say dosage.
Well, yeah. I didn't know. I couldn't read it. At any rate, this has to be a letdown so far.
The way you read makes me almost want to think that you're dyslexic.
Could be, but I don't. Somehow I pressed the right button. Somehow I know my lesson right, so I don't know what type of dyslexia I have, but at least I know my lesson right.
Well,
I forget the controls.
Have you struggled to read like your whole life, or?
Yep. I used to be worse, believe it or not. I would try to read as a kid, I would read like Diary of a Wimpy Kid and stuff. I would try. Okay, weird. Spawn another thing.
I miss our wolf arm.
Owl?
I said I miss it. Our wolf arm or fox
arm. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're in the real world now.
Yeah.
So sadly, I think we are out of we only have them in the underworld or wherever. The flip flop. There's nothing here. There's nothing for me. What the heck? Ah! Why do they model these buildings if there's nothing to do with them? Am I at my house? Is it? I'm like right next to my house. Yeah, I think we're back. I remember this was like, that's probably, I think that's why there's nothing here, because I already picked the stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Going up on a Tuesday. Why is that funny? Do you know the song?
No.
Because I actually don't think I've ever heard the original.
I just thought it was when you started singing it.
On a Tuesday. Okay, I am almost back home. Wait, where am I actually? What the heck? What the heck? Am I running all the way back the long way? Oh, maybe that's why I'm not running into anything. I think I'm supposed to go this way. What am I doing? How did I end up over here? Okay, well that explains a lot. Let me backtrack. Let me figure this out. Use the map. Yeah, I will say this is a glaring issue though of playing through this game together. Not that I enjoy doing it, but we do it so infrequently because it's like once a week maybe, and I forget all the controls and I forget everything basically. I'm just not used to playing games like this. I'm used to playing grinding a game until I'm done with it, and I feel like everything sticks better. Yeah, okay, so it has to, isn't this where I killed the thing? So I guess there should be a path over here. On a Tuesday. Oh, there's not a path. Oh, there is a path of some sort. It just didn't look like a path, I guess. I didn't see it. It almost looked blocked off. And the rest of the world. There are stairs. Toolkits. Oh. I guess this is where I was supposed to go. What's up here then? Oh, just equipment. That was kind of scary. Phew. Red capsule. Monster. Oh, more monsters. Oh my god. I don't know how to do it actually. That's this button. Here we go. My last time. Hey, you're back over here. Boom. Heavy weapons. I remember there was like some special thing I can do with it, but I don't remember anymore. Really? Is this almost out? Oh, it is kind of low. Well, I have repair kits. Gonna repair the good weapons I have. Baseball bat can break. I don't really care. Yeah, sure thing. Strict mother letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from the delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow. I simply ask you that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young. For when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. Alexa? Alexa?
Hmm?
You know, I don't think it would be exactly double with you involved, by the way, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm coming in with equity. You would be coming in with nothing. So you would have a double the sway in terms of income. Like whatever my income affects, you would double whatever that is. Are you listening? Yeah, I think she's asleep, guys. We're just gonna keep playing the game. That was weird, strict mother leather. Oh, there's another thing this time. What the heck? I wonder if it can't proceed through that. I guess it can. Ew. Oh, I only took a little bit of damage.
こは生殖されてない。
Hmm. Chocolates. I just use this. Dried carcass. I guess I don't need so many bandages. Actually, I'll try using one of my other items. This thing? Yep, that was worth. Arguably, because I'm gonna consume some of it right now. Yo, Jeff, what's up? What is up? I can't allow that in my chat, but I can read your message. Don't worry, Jeff. Okay. Add me on Nintendo? Do you actually, what's your Nintendo account? I'll add you right now. What's your Nintendo online ID? Do you play the Switch too? Yes, that is indeed what I play. Man, what item can I even use? I basically don't need to use anything. For a toolkit, I'll grab other weapons. I don't think toolkit's very important, in my opinion. Yeah, we were just playing Mario Kart earlier. Actually, interesting story. Me and Alexa we won $60 worth of Game Lab. What do you call it? Game card credits. So basically, we have like $60 that we can use in Game Lab because we won so many Mario Kart rounds that I got kicked out of the building for the night out of Mario Kart because they had like an event on Thursday. Isn't that epic? Alexa actually won 2 rounds herself. Isn't that crazy? You know, my girlfriend goes to Mario Kart events with me and we win money. You know, we can get Pokemon cards with this. Sell the Pokemon card, make money. You know, versus telling me to not play Arc Raiders. Isn't that so good? Anyway, letter from my boy. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hiniko. Thank you for saving me. Kato Yuki. Okay, why would she just leave without telling me anything? That's very strange. Jeff M97, is that? Then in Nintendo Online you can just use a username like that? Let me double check. I don't think you. Either I'm stupid or you're stupid. Well, there's only 2 options, but let me look real quick. Oops, I'm turning down the volume. Add friend. Friend code. Search local user outgoing. Search friend code. Yeah, I need your friend code. Jeffrey. I don't think. Search for local users. I don't know. No, you have to be in person. Okay, yeah. That's not it. Outgoing. Yeah, yeah. So you're. I need your Nintendo. Oops. Your friend code. It should start with SW. Alright. Let's see. Okay, almost at the house actually now. That I was born in. Okay. Okay, he didn't move. I kind of want to. I partly want to explore these things. Divine water. Can I not just use this immediately? I guess I would place the bandages. I really don't need them that bad. As I get hit. Alright, let me add you then. Jeff. Do you have Mario Kart? I didn't even know you had a Switch. I don't know how I missed this. You just get it to get Pokopia? Oh, you did say you have a Switch, because that's the only way you could play games. Yes, now I remember. You have Mario Kart? Steam Electric Jeff. Okay, Jeff. Oh, there you go. Friend request sent. You know, you add you on Steam as well. See here. Yes. Yes. It won't pull up your activity. Oh, dang. Rats. Why did it pull that up? Let's see. Well. Searching. I'll destroy you at Mario Kart. Which one? There's two electric Jeffs. I'll destroy you at Mario Kart, Jeff. The bottom one? That makes sense. I'll mutilate you. At Mario Kart. A little while ago. It doesn't even say how many hours you have in it. What's the one you've been playing on your Switch? What the heck? Pokemon AZ? Why do you have 45 hours in that? That's hilarious. Alright. Added. Let's see. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, you don't know how nice it is, Jeff, to have AC. You don't know what I had to deal with. Sure. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I've already notified your teacher just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. First aid. I mean, I would assume first aid is better than more bandages, right? 1,000 plus on Super Smash Bros. Is wild. Not all of it is my gameplay. Do I have 1,000 plus? Not all of it would be my gameplay because I brought it into tournaments over the years. So not all of it was actually me. That being said, I've played at tournaments, you know, and on other people's systems more than that. So that's not even accurate. It's probably more than that. Granted, the game was running long periods of time. At the tournaments, I couldn't actually play, so it probably is more than that, but you know, not quite. I don't know how accurate that number is, because there was times where just at a tournament, not doing much, or I wasn't playing on it, and I was like just standing around at the tournament, not doing anything, or not playing. If you find yourself a poor pocket, good morning, my handsome boy. Even if you find yourself poor and of pocket, you must never let yourself become poor of heart. You mustn't forget that you have inherited your father's noble blood. You must study hard and learn to be a gentleman. Do not think of yourself as a little boy, for even though you address me as that, for you are simply a tiny adult waiting to grow. There will come a day when your father shall require help. Mark my words. Okay, so I can actually enshrine my stuff and not lose a bunch of everything I have. I'll just enshrine everything. Except this. Can I pray? No, I can't. That's crazy. I hate this game's progression system. I should probably save though. Oh, hey, you should look at my Steam, Jeff, and look at you should look at my Dota 2 gameplay time. If you think 1,000 plus on Smash is a lot. Kitchen knife, a light knife for slicing meat and fish. That's easy to use. It's frail, so you need to handle it with care. Replace the steel pipe. Oh my god. Lost all my sanity. Say it was fragile. Not that fragile though. This won't last much longer. Oh, the knife already is worn out. I wonder if it's like super strong but just fragile. It looks like it's this way. Oh, the path must have opened up while the thing died. Up, up, up. Go this way. Hengashi. Partner. Why am I saying? No, I guess they left me, or somebody told me where they were. One of the two. I don't fully remember anymore. I see no purpose in fighting these things. I could go back down and around, but that's where these people are going. I'm not losing anything from walking over here. I technically already explored this area. Ah, screw it. I'm so curious. No. Put a bandage on that one. Yeah, there is actually random extra stuff over here now. But I feel like it's not really helping my bottom line. If I just avoided this area in the first place.
街は化け物だらけだ。家に戻ろう。
Okay, I'm just gonna head the correct way at this point. Whoa. Okay, knife is really strong, only lasts like 3 hits though. You good? Drats. Still blocked off. This is my house though, I remember from the start of the game. So let's go. Wait, what? Yes, let's go. Got to my house too. Well, I ran away, that's what I get, I guess. So I drink water. I thought the cutscene would be longer, but the cutscenes in these games are so short always.
Who's in chat?
Jeff.
Jeff is in chat.
Jeff is in chat. Well, I don't know. He hasn't said anything for the last 10 minutes, but he was in chat. He wanted my Nintendo Switch Online account and my Steam. He wanted me to add him.
もしもし
Alright. It's stuck. Oh yeah, you know this is another area of the game because it's starting to look like a maze. Well, this is my house, I guess, but so it's most definitely another area, but is my mic still accounted for?
ここ
Is my mic still accounted
本当
for?
に私の家なの
What do you mean?
Like you still see it and know where it is?
Your mic?
Yeah, microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Investigate the door mechanism.
シュウそこにいるの
Oh, puzzle! Oh, no! Calendar 6. A calendar placed beside the room at the end of the hallway.
なんでここにこの日付
It feels like there's something special about the
何か
number
大事な日だっ
6.
た気が
Weird. I do have a map of this area.
このくぼみ何か入れるのか
Okay, that's weird. Wait, there's another one. Okay, so it does say it's somewhere in particular. Okay, number 6 hung on the wall. That's weird. Okay. Oh my god, this area is so big.
私の家どうなってるの
Another shrine? Something's not right. It's like I teleported back to the start of the house or something. One of these things. View. Oh, picture frame. A picture of me. I can't remember when it was taken though.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする思い出せない
Ah! I'm stuck. There used to be a calendar here, I think. It's so confusing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chocolate.
昔これで遊んでた。
I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kakashi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair for both of them. What the heck does that mean? Looks like it opens here. Huh. Puzzle. Okay, another one of these pieces. Weirdly, I got right here, and there's a jump scare. But I'm not scared. I'm fearless. Interesting. That was easy though. Weirdly easy for this game. Okay, why does it say it's open if it's not open? Oh, I wonder if there's anything to do in here. It's marked specifically the stool room. I mean, that had to was question mark over here. Oh, that right? That's the calendar. Ooh. On Emma, finally. It's about time. I think I've only gotten like one upgrade so far.
やめて。お父さんにそんな言い方しないで。
Oh, that's
お
me.
母さんが悪いんだよ。ひな子はいいから早く学校に行きな。
お母さん何も悪くないよ。悪いのは全部お父さんだよ。
ひな子、お父さんにそんなこと言うもんじゃないよ。早く行きな、早く。
お父さんも嫌いだったけどお母さん好きじゃなかったな。
Hi, my dad. Wish I could. He would just die. I hate my mom too. She just die as well. If I could just turn into a monster, then I'd take the two of them and crush them to death with my bare hands. I hate this house too. I hate everything. I hate everything. Wow. What the heck? Find one through Crest. I feel like I got the calendar, didn't I? So I guess I should go back. I think that's what it was that I collected. Items. Where is it? Remove. Guess I'll replace it with this. The 26th. This place is huge. Earn request. Hinako, I'm sorry to ask, but could you drop by Shu's house and buy that stomach medicine for me again? Also, please let his family know that I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than all those modern drugs, and herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them that I'll pay my bill at the end of the month, Mom. Kitchen knife. Guess I'll use it over the crowbar. knuckle is strong. It's a kitchen knife, almost but durable. Can't open. Weird. Why does it even let me interact with that? Fragrant letter. There are many creatures that discard their shells as they mature. I believe that the suffocating feeling you are experiencing is merely a sign that you are growing up, a hint that it is time to rid yourself of your shell. Don't you think it is a strange coincidence your name means baby bird? I am sure all of this is simply pointing you towards the fact that the time for you to spread your wings and fly is drawing near. Retroactive. There's a 7 here. Now that's interesting. Huh. Oh, I should be able to pray. Health, sanity, stamina, increase in warrior slots. I think health looks good to me. Although I feel like these things don't really make a big difference. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Okay, so I think this whole entire area is unlocked at this point. Another echo. All of a sudden I'm finding them like hotcakes. Certificate of full payment. This certificate has been sent to clarify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. Thank you for your continued patronage. Axe. I don't remember either using an axe. But I guess replacing the sledgehammer can't be too far off from just redoing the durability basically. Not from Hideko. I'm so light but swallowing. You draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. Weird. Oh, that's me, Himiko. White bird and fox plate. Wonder where the last location is. Oh, there is something. No tube. Hmm. Yeah, good morning. How are you? Are you sleeping good?
もうじき壊れるな。
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Jeff never came back.
Nope. Sadly.
He missed me.
Yeah, it makes sense. Everyone, you know, I have that effect on people. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I guess it is like you rotate between these 3 locations. Guess I'm just gonna re-explore everything. Hmm. Yeah, so I guess I should have already solved this. We already explored this whole area. I am going to continue. This area, I think I may have missed something. Okay. They just spawn in the environment, I feel like. You can get the hand attack. What the heck?
武器が壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。I'm That was weird. I don't know how charging works for the heavy weapons. I guess I don't remember. I don't remember the tutorial anymore. Your inventory capacity. Ooh. About time was the first time I ran into that. Oh, it ガス
pertained
が切れ
to.
てるみたいだけど、チューブはまだ使えそうだ。
Well, that's what I needed as far as I'm aware. What if I don't leave that way? Well, guess there's nothing in there for me though. That's for sure.
At least Silent Hill F has like landmarks in their maze-like areas, so you can at least know what part of the maze you're in. Divine water. Water. Chocolate's actually really good. Sanity. Oh, they have 2 M's. Oh. Guess I'll increase my stamina then. Wait, let's check out the trophy room first. This is weird. Block of wax. Someone transferring block of wax. Placed in my diary for reasons. There seems to be something stuck inside. Huh. Interesting. Let's go to the kitchen sink. Connected propane. Okay, good thing I grabbed that. I would have never found that. Fetching key. Okay, I think I know where that goes. Okay. Obviously making story progression, or else they wouldn't throw monsters at me. Do I have to go all the way around? Yeah, 'cause it's stuck. This way? Has to be this, right? Use fletching key.
ふざけないでよ。
あ
ひなこ。お父さんはね、ひなこ。
綺麗事はやめて。
What?
私知ってるよ。お父さんの借金のせいでしょ。
あなんだと
おかしな人に騙されてお金を全部持ち逃げされたのはお父さんの責任じゃない。お母さんもあんなに倹約して、お姉ちゃんだって友達に笑われても古い服のままで少しでも幸せになろうって家族みんなで貯めたお金だったんだよ。偉そうなこと言う前に謝ってよ。私に、お姉ちゃんに、お母さんにずっと迷惑をかけてきたことを謝ってよ。
なんだその言ったは。
お父さん、やめてください。お願いします。ひなこ、悪いけどお惣菜を買ってきてくれる？
だって
何でもいいから行きな、早く。
離せ。今日という今日は我慢ならん。親のことを何だと思ってやがる。
落ち着いてください。お願いします、お父さん。
女は家畜と変わらないんだ。
Black bird and sword plates. A wooden block with a black bird painted on one side of the katana, on another. I wonder what it's for. Oh, the room is probably the mysterious room, because I just picked up the last thing. Yes. These red pills are disgustingly good, actually, and I just haven't been using them all game. Because they stack though, so you get some money. I have to read this puzzle. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. Well, then I would assume it has to be this or this. So maybe I don't know. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the fox's sword, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Oh. Fox upon set of scales, the heavens themselves shuddered in the ferocity of the struggle. The sun arose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. There we go.
でも何の話だろう。
Pin tree emblem.
ひなこ、しゅうくんから電話だよ。
今いないって言って。
いるって言っちゃったよ。
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、わかったよ。
Bed capsule. Is there anything I can do here? Guess I'll just leave. Oh.
私が見えてるよね。とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。あなたは誰なの？自分でもおかしいと思うの。自分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。どういうこと？何の話をしているの？多分あなたは私で、私はあなたじゃない。そういう気がするの。あなたは誰？私がひな子ならあなたは誰なの？あ、ひな子なのは同じ。でも心はもう清水ひな子じゃないのかもしれない。わけのわからない言い方はやめて。何の話をしているの？あんたこそとぼけるのはやめて。さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？ね、しっかりと私と向き合って、ちゃんと考えて。私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。でもしなかった。なんでかわかる？ちゃんとあんたと清水ひな子と本気で話がしたかったから。私たちは対等に、そして全力で殺し合わなくちゃいけない。なのにあんたは逃げ回るだけ。それどころか真剣に私たちのことを考えようともしていない。
Very weird.
これ以上あんたが逃げ回るならもういい。もう今度こそあんたを殺すから。あんただけじゃないからね。お父さんもお母さんも殺す。この家もこの町も消し去ってやる。凛子も咲子も殺す。そしてもちろんあんたの大切な相棒もね。シュはどこにいるの？ねえ、シュってそんなに大事？あんたのこと未だに宇宙戦争ごっこの相棒だと思ってるんだよ。あんたのこと女だとさえ思ってくれてないんだよ。ただの幼なじみの腐れ縁。死んだって全然問題ない。シュは大切な私の相棒だ。殺されてたまるか。
That was weird. Open the door to the room whose voice came from. Boy, oh boy.
うちの中まで。 どうしてこんなことに。
I don't know. I don't understand. I was just talking to myself earlier. Like Hinako was talking to Hinako.
Oh, I thought
You were sitting there. No.
Hinako, 遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。それではご一同様、包丁のさえをどうぞご覧ください。
Yes, it is not supposed to be.
なんだその言い草は。
Oh. Oh my god, I just timed it just by a little bit. Man, get your knife, bro. Where's my chocolate? Give me that. I tried to dodge it, but I have out of it anyway. Okay, kill one. That's quick. Chocolate's OP. By the way, you guys, have you eaten your Herbie yet? No? What the heck? No wonder you're so tired, huh? It's solidified now? Okay, let's do it. Well, that was weird and awkward. Fighting my parents with a battle axe.
That's what you need to do in real life.
Eat rotten flesh? Eat rotten flesh? With a battle axe? Why do I need to do that?
お父さん、お母さん。
I don't know what that is. Good terms? No. I'm here to burn bridges.
これを飲みなさい。少し楽になるはずだ。
Oh, I'm back. I'm back on wolf form. I got ears and everything. Did I have ears before? Oh.
Remember the cut her face off?
Oh yeah.
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想を尽かされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
Divine power.
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。そうだ。君にこれを。もう君が私のものであることの証だ。行こう。君のために用意したものがもう一つある。
はい。
No. Do you want big water? Oh. I almost hit your phone. I'm a wolf again. Ow! Ooh. I'm a fox. Look, I need a fox brooch like this so I can pin it into my skin. The very Old and precious brooch seems to have a reassuring power. Very good. Wolf form. Is my mic still accounted for? Okay. I don't. I feel like I shouldn't need to keep checking, but I don't. I never know with you, you know.
I really needed that nap. I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. You remember the DK pass skip when you're asleep? Is that what you're thinking of? Dreaming?
I was thinking about how I could hear you in the distance, and somehow at some point I couldn't hear you anymore.
Okay.
Because I fell asleep.
Okay.
That was so comfy.
Why do they have a praying spot right outside the room and then they have one right in the room? Like, obviously one of those two. Then they'd be there. Prove your intent with the crest 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the lions, foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. When do you need to go home tonight?
なんだか賑やかな絵。
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering so I know when I should probably stop. It's already 9:30. 6. So I don't want to start a whole new sequence if we're gonna leave at 10, you know? Okay, riddles. Oh, first one's the room. Yeah, I can't go back, so here we go.
立派な方々。
Family physician log. February 13th dawn. Mr. Hyde Chaunshi and his wife have passed away one after the other. At time of death, the skin all over the bodies was covered in sores and begun sloughing off. The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. February 14th, midnight. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral. The body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also born, experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. These things. I hate these things. Oh, okay. I don't remember my wolf powers. I remember wolf form was OP, I just don't remember how to use it. After seconds to learn. No, else they're gonna come back. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Does it say? Perchance. Combat. It seems so basic, the combat. Switching weapons, annoying. Heavy weapons. Fox arm. Still siphon focus tech LT plus RB. Awaken is oh the sticks. Okay. Good to know. After became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noblewoman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaiden named Sanchi. Sanchi came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the younger heir's heir. I think that's what heir's eye. By the time his marriage was beginning arranged, she already had a life growing inside her. And the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So the Sunexis kicked Sanchi out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence despite the peace of the family she carried with her. People say that she was fighting back, tears so hard that blood began to trickle down from her eyes. Seems pretty good. Sellers for health after defeating an enemy. Actually, no, this is very... I have consumables. There's no map. There's no map in this area, making it very difficult to navigate. What the heck? You know, wait, oh. There's a way for me to get rid of these in there. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's one. Alright, I'm gonna save here. You gonna sleep? Yeah, I'm gonna save here, chat. I gotta take Alexa home soon. So thank you guys for watching. I might even play later tonight. I'm not sure what the plan is. Well, actually, I'm pretty tired. I probably don't fall asleep. Maybe I'll wake up early in the morning and play. I'm not sure, but. Alright, well for now though, goodbye chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you Jeff for stopping by. I'll see you guys later.